Got a bit of a weirder video today. Down in the basement. As you can see, there's not much room. It's all crawl space except this weird spot here, which appears to be an old foundation for a house that burnt down at one point here. And then they just built on top of the old foundation, leaving this small area with a hatch going up into the house. And I've been dealing with this for 5 years. At one point, they busted out the concrete floor to put the furnace down in the dirt, which is now getting all rusted out and not good for anything. And then added a very large plenum and take off for this. I know you could get away with about a 6-inch plenum and at least have that up off a little more, but I wasn't here when they did it. I added the instant water heater. It's worth every penny, I would say. That used to be down here, also sitting right here, I believe it was. Yeah, I was hooked to these ones, sitting right here in the dirt on these rocks. I've had enough of it. So, my solution to that, if you follow me this way, this is how you get to the rest of the crawl space. Which is much larger now than it used to be. I'm in the process of digging this all out. This is what it used to be, the foundation, and you'd have maybe 20 inches over there, about a foot of clearance over there, but I've made some pretty good progress here. That doesn't work. Got this conveyor from the scrapyard. It was from a canning company just up the road. I happened to pull in and see it sitting there. Made a few little modifications. This bar will be here for when I can eventually get my wheelbarrow down in here. I'll have a nice ramp coming up here, dump the wheelbarrow onto the conveyor that goes through a hole in the foundation I cut, and that goes out to a dump trailer. Yep, there's Rocket checking in. He's figured out now that he can crawl under the conveyor and come down here and give me his ball. So he's excited about that part. Yeah, I'm on about my 3rd dump trailer full. When that's full, I got a pretty big hill in the backyard that I've just been dumping the dirt for now, but I can tell you that all this dirt is not going to fit in my hill. So I may be in a pickle at some point. But yeah, the dirt's so hard down here that I ended up getting a shovel head for a jackhammer. Harbor Freight. So far that thing's paid for itself. But yeah, we got the old foundation under here, the sidewalk, that went across, goes further up that way. I don't know how far it goes that way, but the sidewalk came in here into steps that led up and in. I'm assuming somewhere right here was the old foundation, and then these were steps that went down into the cellar. But the plan is to dig a hole this way so I don't have to climb in here anymore, because I'm getting tired of climbing. So I'm going to go straight that way till I can walk, and then go about to where these blocks are, dig a straight wall down, and I'll start getting some house jacks or underpinnings, put a concrete pad down, put that up next to it, and then same thing over here, start digging a little closer, another underpinning for the main supports. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave them in there, but once I get closer to the foundation, I'll start digging out and around and roughly measuring what I want the downstairs walls to be, and put more underpinnings. I've got a saggy spot in the floor joist somewhere in this ballpark, so I'll probably have to add another laminated beam, a couple laminated beams bolted together, run across there, probably some more underpinnings, because I got probably a good 1.5 inch skip or drop in the floor. But yeah, we got some dirt to move. Well, why do you have to have a jackhammer for dirt? It should shovel pretty easy, right? This is not easy. So that's how I've gotten this far. 20 feet. Every little bit is like that. Jackhammer, shovel, pick rocks, do it again. Jackhammer, shovel, pick rocks. It's gonna get me skinny and ripped. And the dumbest part is I have access to skid loaders, backhoes, dump trucks, all sorts of stuff. but I'm gonna wear this shovel out. So here's what we got outside. Conveyor kind of works, kind of doesn't. If you run the belt too tight, it stalls the motor out and you got to crawl out and hit the reset button up there. But yeah, just dug a hole outside. Had to cut, jackhammer and cut and jackhammer to get that out. That's just the dirt from this hole here. I haven't moved it yet because I'm gonna have to move enough dirt. But yeah, brings it out here. Probably should have moved the truck ahead before I started digging today. It's a little heavy, but get some loaded up in the back here behind the axle. Hopefully that'll help level the trailer out, and it'll go down there behind that shed.